Before we start this video, do like and subscribe to our channel and not miss on any updates.
Hello students, welcome to today's session. This will be a fairly short session where we are going to discuss the key changes that took place in financial statement analysis topic from 2023 to 2024. As such, there has been no major change as such in terms of the content, but there has been certain reclassification which you should know before preparing for the level 1 exam in 2024. So broadly, what have been the changes? I would say two. One is the weight of the subject financial statement analysis has been reduced by 2 to 3%. Earlier it was 13 to 17%. Now it has been made 11 to 13%. Okay. So that is one, 11 to 14%. That is one. And second thing is the basic topics which used to be addressed in the financial statement analysis topic that has been now moved into prerequisites, while the analysis and the more complex parts in those chapters have been retained in the learning outcomes. Okay. So we will go into detail in each chapter, basically looking at what are the changes that happened. Okay. So I will share a screen so that it will be easy for you to understand. So as already highlighted, the weight has been reduced from 13 to 17% to 11 to 14%. Okay. Around 2 to 3% reduction. And the change has been, like as I said, the basics have been moved to prerequisites, while the more complex and analysis part of the chapters have been retained in the key learning outcomes. Okay, so actually the part which will be tested is more primed toward analysis. Okay, below you can see, like I have made a comparison between old topic and the new topic, and few comments on what are the major changes that happened. So firstly, the introduction to financial statement analysis, financial reporting standards, that has been combined. Earlier we used to have two separate chapters. That has been combined and included as introduction to financial statement analysis. So in here, the basic explanations on income statement, what is an income statement, what is the balance sheet, what is the cash flow statement, those have been removed. Those have been moved into prerequisites, and it directly jumps to what are the standards, what are the various authorities that give standards. Okay, and more into like what is the approach to analyze a financial statement, like the overall framework, and then what are the sources for information from where we can get the data. So those kind of things are included in the syllabus rather than the basics, like what is the income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. Those have been moved into the prerequisites. Second, as you see the change in the name of the topic itself, from understanding income statement is changed to analyzing income statement. Okay, so that's also a kind of an indication that it is more primed toward analyzing. So here the basic explanations of income statement, like what is revenue, what is expense, the definition of this, and those examples, those have been moved to prerequisites again. So if you are not sure about something or you want a refresher of it, you should go through the prerequisites first before coming into the analyzing income statement chapter. Okay, because that basic understanding is very useful before going into the analytical part of it. Okay, in the analytical part, the new topics, it is directly jumped into the revenue recognition part, like IFRS related revenue recognition one. Then there was expense recognition. Then how non-recurring items are treated and how EPS calculation. Those are being dealt in the current topics. Okay. Then understanding balance sheet, similar shift, the basics move to prerequisites, and it directly jumps into the complex parts like intangibles, how they are amortized, goodwill, is it, and how it is impaired, kind of things. And then the marketable securities, there are various recognition principles for marketable securities like held for sale, okay, FVTPL. Those we have already gone into in detail in our classes, but I'm giving an overall view. Like those are being retained here in the new syllabus, while the basics are moved to the prerequisites. Similarly, cash flow statements, the syllabus directly jumps into the direct and indirect method. What are the implications of this on the analysis, financial statement analysis, those kind of financial analysis techniques. It has not, I haven't noticed major change in that. The topics that they addressed have more or less remained the same. So nothing much there. Then when it comes to inventories, uh, again, the basic cost flow methods and measurement methods, those have been moved into the prerequisites, and the analysis of inventory directly deals with what are the implications. Like for example, in an inflationary scenario, what will happen if we choose FIFO method instead of LIFO, and vice versa. So those kind of things and its implication on various items or income statement, those have been dealt in the revised one. Okay. Long-lived assets, similarly, similar to the balance sheet topic, it directly jumps into intangibles, the impairment, what are the financial assets, fixed asset disclosures that are required, etc. This is a bit interesting. The long-term liabilities, the non-current long-term liabilities topic has been renamed as long-term liabilities and equity. And here, like the basics of bond, accounting treatment for bond, everything have been moved to pre-exec, while the leases, specifically the treatments of operating lease and finance lease, how IFRS 16 is dealing with it, those kind of topics, and the employee benefits. Earlier, under employee benefits, there used to be only few definitions. Now they have added few more topics, like a few more depth from level 2 into level 1, like how what are the service cost and various items in employee benefits. So basically on pensions, like the defined contribution, defined benefit plan, those kind of things they have added in level 2. This like these are slightly they have added few more topics. Income statement, similar change, basics more to prerequisites, while the complex parts of valuation allowance, DTA, DTL treatment, implications on valuation, implications on financial statement analysis, those have been retained in the new topic. Financial reporting quality, no major change, pretty much remained the same. When it comes to the final chapter, while we didn't have anything, like we had application of financial statement analysis in our in 2023 syllabus, but now it has been moved to intro to financial statement modeling. Okay. So now we have a topic called financial statement modeling where they give details of how to model, like basics. It is a topic that was there in level 2 earlier. Now few topics, few basic concepts have been moved to level 1. So I think this particular change, the last one, is more because of as in level 1 they have introduced like the practical topics like Python and modeling, right? So to give an introduction to the modeling, if the student chooses financial modeling, to get an understanding of that, they might have added this topic. Okay. So I think it's pretty clear, I guess, from this. It's always better to understand the basics. So a quick refresh of prerequisites is good before going into the analysis part. I think it's clear. Okay. Thank you.